Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing the Somnium Files. Last time we awoke Darte from his, I don't know, what was it? 2-day coma? 1-day coma? 12-hour coma? And we're at the very end of what I'm going to assume is the Masuki ending or something like that. But there's this little caveat, this post-credits scene that we're going to play out before we jump right back in. And hopefully we've unlocked something. Talk to him. No point talking to myself. Let's not. Ibra's looking at me. Okay. Who is this guy? It's Darte. I had to say it. Anything else? Ibra's looking at a gorgeous man. What else we got? Ibra's looking at a okay. I guess that's it. Talk to him. It look like I'm going crazy. Let's not. Can I not just keep on doing it? I don't talk to myself like a crazy person. Absolutely not. Let's play a rhyming game.
Hey, me. Let's play a rhyming game. You're on. I'll start. Thick. Tits. Lips. Hips.
You're really sticking to one subject there.
Are you certain he was cleared to leave the hospital?
Alright, well we've done the fun bit. About Iris and Ota.
Ota was discharged from the hospital. He's doing fine. Iris is still in the hospital, though.
I heard.
I hope she gets better soon.
I wonder whether Masuki's going to say what Boss's real name is. It's going to trigger a memory or something.
Yeah.
About so.
There's one thing I haven't told you yet, Date.
What is it?
5 days after the first incident, on Tuesday, I think, I saw So on my way home from the police station.
Where?
I was getting dropped off at home.
Was he alone?
No. Someone was walking next to him. My homeroom teacher.
Oh.
Homeroom teacher?
Yeah, because we know that they've had interactions with each other.
She's also my mom's best friend. It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
No, tell me now.
I want to know now.
Why not?
Because I'm hungry. I'll tell you over food.
Well, I'm hungry. Hungry for justice. Alright, fine. What did you pray for?
That you die soon so that I can collect your life insurance money.
You wouldn't get a dime.
What else we got? Ibra is on Masuki's shoulders. Why you on a shoulder?
It is more comfortable than your eye socket.
You can sit here anytime you want, okay?
Just hide if you see someone coming. The world's not ready for you.
What did you pray for?
I do not believe in the existence of God, but being that we are at a shrine, I felt it necessary to go with the tradition.
What did you pray for, Date?
I didn't ask for anything. I just said thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
Pardon me, I believe there is a misunderstanding. It was I who saved your life, not God. I was the one who stopped the bullet.
That was completely by chance. Wait, do you even remember that?
I do. Everything that I see is uploaded to the cloud, all wirelessly, in real time. Even if my body is totally destroyed, my data is backed up and never lost.
Good.
That includes my memories, as well as my central programming, which governs my artificial intelligence. Though I do not have any information from after being shot.
Do you know what Date said right before he lost consciousness?
No, what did he say?
I said, Masuki, I'm so glad that you're safe.
No, you didn't. You were moaning about wanting to go to a cabaret club.
That sounds like Date.
About the new Cyclops serial killings.
The case has been settled. So Sejima was confirmed to be the new Cyclops killer.
I don't believe it.
No crimes similar to the MO of the Cyclops killer have been reported since Sojima died.
And
But
he's
we
dead.
still don't know his motive. Why were those three chosen as targets? And why hollow out the left eye?
It is the opinion of the lead investigators that that behavior was simply the result of So's sadistic, sociopathic nature.
No, it's too easy.
I don't buy it.
I agree.
Me neither. Me 3.
Oh, sorry, Mizuki.
No, it's fine.
What else you got, Iba? Let's get going. Iba's on Mizuki's shoulders. I know. What? Let's get going.
All right, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. You haven't said it yet.
Said what?
Thank you for saving your life.
I don't recall hearing a thank you from you either. I saved your life before too, you know.
Well, fine. You don't have to say it. I know that you love me.
Who said anything about loving you?
Oh, you don't remember? When we were at So's, you were saying, Mizuki! Mizuki! You sounded really concerned.
I wasn't saying Mizuki, I was saying my new skis.
My new skis!
Yeah, I was thinking about hitting the slopes later.
Nice cover.
Date, you're a total tsundere.
A tsundere.
That's how you say it.
Appears cold or hostile initially,
Tsundere.
eventually shows a warm or friendly side. That describes Date
Ah,
perfectly.
that makes sense. Tsundere. That's funny.
I don't want to hear it coming from you two.
What?
What do you mean?
They really don't see it, huh?
Alright then.
Doesn't matter. Let's get going.
Where?
You know. We're gonna go eat that vomit stew.
Really? Yay!
Is that our secret ending? Not secret ending. I guess it's a secret ending. It's after the credits. And then they were both shot in the back of the head. Mizuki Route End. Nice. Okay. I would like to save, please. Yes. And I'm hoping that we've unlocked something. We must have unlocked something. It's locked. It's unlocked! Because we saw her. Awesome. This is locked still. Okay. This isn't... Yeah, it's just these two. Okay, cool. Let's begin investigation. I can't remember where we were with this. I'm sure it makes sense. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Oh,
Have you settled down?
okay. Let's have a look at our flow chart. So what's going on with this one? Is this the one where we save? So Iris gets kidnapped. Iris dies? She died here? If I look at case file, Date couldn't bring herself to believe her apparent delusions. Fine. Leaving Iris and Ota in Mizuki's care, Tomi told Date that Iris has a brain tumor, that's right, that will soon take her life. Iris's strange ideas were apparently the result of the tumor. Mizuki called Date in distress. I don't trust Hitomi now though, so it may be it's not as simple as that. Mizuki called Date in distress, claiming that Iris ran away. Looking for Iris, Date headed to the coal warehouse. Inside the warehouse, Date discovered Iris's frozen corpse. Okay, good. Frozen corpse. That's what we're up to. Frozen corpse.
The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable.
You're
Now
unpredictable.
back. Let's get back to business.
Okay.
You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened.
That's
If
definitely
you truly
something I
believe
can
that,
think
then your
about.
brain is completely rotten.
Oh, Chris is playing Tetris. Okay.
Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
To... The warehouse is being used to preserve something. Perfect.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
It was frozen. It was completely frozen. It was missing its right eye. It was hidden in the engine compartment. It was covered by a cloth. Is it strange that it was completely frozen?
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative 58.
So how long would she have had to be there?
With Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
Iris on piggyback.
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
How could Iris still be alive? The corpse was a hallucination. I saved Iris in Somnium. Iris is actually dead. You mean... the corpse was a hallucination? Is that the most logical thing?
What I saw on Sunday must have been a hallucination. It was a dream.
No, Date. You are overthinking it. You saw the corpse, but Iris was alive.
Saw the corpse, but Iris was alive.
Which means...
Iris is actually dead. There's 2.
I see. I understand now. Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Iris isn't alive. She's dead. I saw the ghost of Iris.
No.
Mr. Date, it's time for your medication.
I saved Iris in Somnium. I mean, these are all not going to be the right answer now.
Because we saved her. We saved her in Somnium.
So Somnium.
Date, think logically. What occurs in dreams does not affect reality, and parallel worlds, that is even less possible. So if that's the case...
You mean...
You mean?
You've got it.
What is it? Bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. What is it we've discovered? Is it not Iris? Body.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
Okay. So, does that mean that this corpse has been altered to look like somebody else? To look like Iris?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth.
What?
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth.
So who is this?
The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means?
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
Right, okay.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Okay. What else about the
Is there an
body?
estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
Whoa, okay.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly.
I mean, would you have preserved... Like, I know that obviously it preserves you, but... Really? I feel like you'd have to be more frozen than this, no? What else?
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues.
So?
The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sajima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Is this potentially Iris's real mother or something weird?
Ranju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sajima.
Pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt.
Iba. Who is this?
Unknown.
What else? A Jane Doe. But it's definitely not Iris. Okay, I guess we're gonna go see So. Gonna go see So. Masuki and Ota kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion. Hiya, you stood there in the same weird position?
Never to show your face here again.
Alright, So.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it.
He's lying.
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Rushing in.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me. Oh, hiya. You stood on your knees.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
What were all these other... Oh, there they are. Hiya. Kicked out.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota? Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice. Alice. What do you think?
He's gonna think it's really stupid.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice.
I know he's going with it. Nice little reference to 999.
What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
3 times that we saw it. 2 days ago Sunday night. That's what it is, right?
That was the second time.
Really?
When my body was out of commission and you went to the warehouse on your own. I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about the very first time.
Very first time we saw it. 3 days ago, Saturday night. Okay.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Right, okay, of course.
Yes, in the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl.
So whose Somnium was that? Was that Masuki's?
Question 2. Who is the girl?
Ooh, okay. A virus. Iris. Alice. Adrian. Guess it's Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Wasn't it Masuki's? Maybe it wasn't. So Sejima, Masuki. Who's Adrian? I feel like it was Masuki's, right?
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
Right, so Masuki saw this girl get stabbed? No, because that was Iris's Somnium that we saw that.
Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Dead.
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go get her.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Hello, Mizuki. Where is Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
We're gonna,
He was looking for Iris. Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
about Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Come on, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
What are you doing here? Change topic real quick.
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Where's Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin number 89. How number 89 is connected to Sejima. That's not a blue figure hunting Alice, it's clearly purple. And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice.
Maybe it is blue, it looks very purple.
If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay, go on then.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
But then, why didn't you say anything? Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Why didn't you call the police?
supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay, Masuki. What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris.
Yeah, you said that.
I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house. Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
That's what happened to me.
Alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Akiara Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night. Before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
what?
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
Okay, give me more.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing the warehouse? Is he still managing the warehouse?
Mizuki, how long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, does that mean that the body's at least 18 years old? In at least 18 years since the body was killed? Whoever that person is.
An emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her.
I be
girl
you
who
genius.
looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of a Toku high school.
What?
What's the significance?
Renju was my classmate. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Okay.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Oh my god.
Alice is Monica.
Right. So Iris is her daughter, clearly.
Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju.
Did Hitomi kill her?
But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
Date, what are you doing? It's funny to imagine
For questioning.
all that time just staring at him.
MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. Wow, okay, Abyss headquarters. We doing a sync or are we doing a interrogation? Interrogation.
You're awfully calm.
I'm going to find out why she's awfully calm next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of I, the Somnium Files, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.